all just wanna be big rock stars, live in hilltop mansions, driving 15 cars. Girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. Okay, that's how it goes.
I've got a premonition, I'm dreaming you and I. All my darkest fears are coming outside. We got a billion races, we got this melody.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Perfume Vegas. I'm Holly Golightly, and today's video we're going to be talking about some summertime fragrances. I put a poll up on my community tab. If I can link it, I will do that. I'm still accepting answers or accepting poll answers, but the first video that immediately got a bunch of votes was for white florals that you can wear during the summertime. I know that white florals have a reputation for being very heavy, sometimes a bit vintagey or indolic, headache inducing. Sometimes people, you just don't get along with them, and that's fine. And if you've tried these fragrances and they don't work for you, that's totally fine too. But in my collection, I have quite a few white florals that are on that indolic side because I do prefer that style. But I've recently been revisiting some of my fresher, lighter white floral fragrances, and I've really been enjoying them. So I have 5 fragrances for you, white florals, that you could wear spring, summer, and fall even, maybe even winter, depending on your climate, that are lighter, that are fresher, that are a little bit less intense than the typical white floral fragrance. So starting off with number 1, these are in no particular order. Number 1 is Pop by Stella McCartney. This has been around for a little while. I believe this was released in 2016. This is a tuberose fragrance, a very straightforward tuberose fragrance. It has that kind of doll's head tuberose scent. So if you don't care for that type of tuberose scent or that type of fragrance in general, this one's not going to be for you. Although if you like the vibe of Pop but don't care for the doll's head note, try Pop Bluebell. It is still available on discounters on Mercari. You can find it for a really good price, but that's not a white floral, so that's not what we're talking about here. Stella McCartney Pop was released in 2016. The top notes are tomato leaf, green mandarin, and violet leaf. The middle notes are tuberose, frangipani, and violet, and the base notes are musk, sandalwood, and cedar. I really enjoy this fragrance. It is not a indolic, heavy tuberose. It does have that bubblegum feel, but it's freshened up by the violet leaf and the tomato leaf. So I find that in my collection, this is one of the more unique tuberose fragrances that I own because of those 2 notes. I also want to add that when I was going through my collection, I was going to see if there's anything I wanted to declutter. I was just taking, stock of what I had. I did come across my Scentbird scent from last year of Love Tuberose by Amouage, and I ended up testing Love Tuberose and Pop side by side, and they're near identical. So if you want Love Tuberose but you don't want to pay the price tag, try Stella McCartney Pop. I actually prefer Pop because it has those green notes at the beginning that give it a little zing and make it a little bit fresher. I think it's beautiful, and this is definitely going to be easy to wear in summer. So yeah, check out Stella McCartney Pop as an alternative to Amouage Love Tuberose. This is much more affordable. You can find it on discount sites as well as secondhand sellers, and it's usually something like $20. You can get a small bottle or the larger size for like $25. This size is the 1.7 fluid ounce, and it was $19.99. So yeah, it's all affordable. These are all affordable. So Yay. Yay for affordable fragrances, although one's a little bit trickier to get a hold of. The next on the list is an oldie but a goodie. It is Charlie Red. This is the Eau Fraîche version. So the original Charlie Red is a beautiful white floral and it's a little bit heavier. The Eau Fraîche is lighter and more citrusy, perfect for the summer. Oh my goodness. I did a vintage fragrance haul way back in the days, my 90s perfume playlist, which I need to add to, but this was on there. And of all those fragrances that I got, this is the only one I still have. This is a beautiful scent though. This is so nice. This is definitely a more of a vintage vibe. If you experienced fragrance in the 90s, you know what I'm talking about. It does have that kind of 90s feel to it. Charlie Red Eau Fraîche was released in 1993, and it has orange blossom in the top, blackcurrant, plum, violet, and gardenia. In the middle, it is orchid, jasmine, and carnation, lily of the valley, and ylang-ylang. And at the base, there is honey, amber, sandalwood, and cedar. Super, super sexy, super feminine. The Fraîche version is not listed, like the notes are not listed on Fragrantica or anything like that, but it's very similar in my experience to the original Charlie Red. It's just lighter and less intense, which the Charlie Red is an eau de toilette, so it's not like there's a huge difference. So you could probably buy Charlie Red safely too. It's lovely. I wore it all last summer. You can see that I put a fairly decent dent in this bottle. It is a 3.4 fluid ounce, 100 ml bottle. It is on FragranceNet right now for $10, and with the coupon applied, it's $7. So $7 for 100 ml white floral fragrance that you can wear all day at the summer. I'm not spraying it. All day in the summer. Wear it to the pool, wear it to the beach. It's just like a banger for summer. So highly recommend Charlie Red Eau Fraîche. Eau Fraîche. The next one I've talked about on the channel before, and it's probably not a surprise to you that it's showing up in these. It's probably not a surprise to you that it's showing up in this list, but it is the NYX Prodigieux La Parfum. This is not your typical white floral fragrance. The white florals are kind of a background to the more aquatic, aromatic notes in this, and that I think is what makes it perfect for summer. It is designed to be a summery scent, so you're not getting anything extremely heavy or weighing you down with this. I will say that a lot of these are eau de toilette fragrances. Not all of them, but a lot of them are eau de toilette fragrances. So you will find that you will have to reapply. And the NYX Prodigieux La Parfum is no exception. It is an eau de parfum, but I have found that with a more than 3 or 4 hours of wear, it does become a skin scent. So if I want to get that projection back, I do have to reapply. So this fragrance was released in 2012, and it was created by Serge Magnolia. I hope that I'm pronouncing that right. It was created by Serge Magnolia. The top notes are orange blossom, mandarin orange, bergamot, and orange. The middle notes are gardenia, magnolia, and rose. The base notes are coconut milk, vanilla, and the ever popular pebbles accord. So it's fresh, it's floral, it's fruity, it's fun. It feels like a beach vacation in a bottle, but not like one of those crowded beaches with lots of kids and teenagers running around, like an adult only relaxing beach in like Tahiti or Bali or Saint-Tropez or something you can take your top off at, you know what I'm saying? So NYX Prodigieux La Parfum, one of my all-time top recommendations for a white floral fragrance for this summer. The next fragrance on this list is probably the most difficult to find or get. This perfumer is located in Greece. It's Theodoros Kalatinis, and I don't know that the company ships to every country. I know they ship to the US, UK, and Europe, but I'm not sure about Canada or other places. So with that being said, I apologize. The price point for the NYX Prodigieux La Parfum, this is the travel size, but for the full size, it is $65 if you buy it directly from NYX or one of their retailers, but you can find it on secondhand sites or discounters for $30 usually, sometimes even less. So the fragrance from Theodoros Kalatinis that I'm talking about is, of course, Jasmine of Athens, which I hauled recently and was part of the reason that I was inspired to do this video, because this fragrance had me digging out my white florals that were fresh, that were light, that were different, I hate the way I say that word, that were different than the regular, typical, heavy, indolic scents that I usually lean towards. It's so beautiful and fresh with their vanilla, jasmine absolute, and tiare blossom notes. That's what's in here. And it just gives off this radiant, warm, floral fragrance that I think is perfect for summer, perfect for spring. I mean, I would probably wear this all year round because I live in a warmer climate, and Greece is a very tropical, kind of humid, warm climate, like very much so. It's on the Mediterranean. It's definitely a tropical climate, and this would absolutely work year round in that type of environment. This is so beautiful. Their shipping is a little bit pricey, but they do offer free shipping on purchases over 100 euros. That's not exactly affordable, but the fragrance itself is actually quite affordable. It's 43 euros, which in American dollars is about 55 American dollars, maybe 58. So it's no more expensive than like the Nuxe or the next one that I'm going to show you. It's so worth it. Again, if you have tried white florals and you've never found one that you would like, if you can get a hold of this and give it a try, get a sample or get a decant. Hopefully you can find a decant or buy a sample. It's worth it. It's worth it. Just buy it. Don't don't listen to me. Don't do as I do and not as I say, but it's blind buy worthy. The last one that I have, again, is a little bit of a different take on white florals. So we've had Doll's Head Floral with Stella Pop. We've had Fresh Juicy Floral with Charlie. We've had Fresh Juicy Floral with Charlie Red Eau Fresh. We've had Beachy Floral with NYX Prodigieux La Parfum. We've had Citrus Floral with the Jasmine of Athens, and now we have Sexy Floral. This is Jean-Paul Gaultier Classique Eau Fresh. Notice a theme. A lot of Eau Fresh here. This scent is similar to the traditional or the original Eau Fresh. Is similar to the original Classique because it has those warm, spicy, sexy notes, but it's lighter, it's sweeter, it's more citrus heavy than the original. The notes in Classique Eau Fresh are sorbet, ginger, sugarcane, and lemon at the top, orange blossom, tiare, and jasmine in the middle, and vanilla, musk, and labdanum at the base. So it's bright, it's sweet, it's sexy. The perfumer for Eau Fresh is Daphne Bougie, and the fragrance was released in 2017, although that's only the version I'm looking at on Fragrantica. There's multiple bottles with Classique Eau Fraîche. This is the Airlines, the the Jean Paul Gaultier Airlines bottle. But there's the Wonder Woman bottle, there's the I Heart JPG bottle, there's a Betty Boop bottle. There's at least 4 versions of Eau Fraîche. They are all the same fragrance, just packaged differently. So take whichever one you can find for a good price. But if you like something warmer, sexier, if you want a white floral for a summer date night, this is the one for you. This fragrance has all of those, like I said, the sexy aspects of Classique, but it's brightened up with a lot of citrus. Oh my God, this is so gorgeous. This is a gorgeous fragrance. It's not heavy. It's not like thick. It doesn't feel spicy or vintagey at all, which the original Classique can be a little bit too much for me. This is not. This is beautiful. This one is just orange blossom, jasmine, citrus, and musk, and with those sweet notes at the top, the sugar and the sorbet notes at the top. It's like, oh my God, it's edible. It literally is. Ginger gives it that kick. Ginger and lemon, like, girl, do not play me with this fragrance. It is so good. I cannot even explain to you how much I love it. So for sexy date nights, if you want a sparkling white floral for summer dates, go with Jean Paul Gaultier Classique Eau Fraîche. Again, like I said, you can find it in several different forms. Anytime it says Eau Fraîche, regardless of what the bottle looks like, it is the same fragrance. So pick up whatever you can find. They tend to run about $65 even on discount websites, but I've seen some of them for cheaper. So definitely, if you see it and you want to try it, go for it, because I think it's a pretty safe line buy, especially if you are looking for a white floral fragrance. So I hope that you've enjoyed these picks. I'm going to list everything down below with like a little scenario that I think would be the best for each fragrance. So yeah, check out down below for more information and to recap the notes. Otherwise, let me know what else you'd like to see from me on the channel. I would love to bring you the content that you want to see, but you need to let me know what that is. Thank you so much for my returning Thank you so much to my returning subscribers. I appreciate you. And to my new subscribers, welcome. I'm happy to have you here. Make sure you thumbs up, like, notification, whatever. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.
We're running in the jungle of love.